When you look at me, what do you see? Do you see a normal 12-year-old boy, or do you see more? What if I told you that I couldn't keep myself from scratching my arms wildly, keeping myself from doing this, or even this? Okay, so maybe I'm going on your weird list, and to be honest, that might be okay. But I have something called Tourette syndrome, and this affects only 0.27% of people, and it's mostly kids. Now, when you have Tourette syndrome, you get something called tics, which are these uncontrollable movements that I was telling you about. And when you're stressed, at least for me, my tics get worse. So that's, I'm stressed right now. So you might have heard Tourette's be called the swearing disease or something else like that. But really, that doesn't work like that. So I remember when I was about 5 years old, I came down from my bed and I was about to get breakfast. And I did this. And I had no idea what happened. And I was looking at my dad and he was looking at me. Neither of us really knew what was going on or how this was going to affect me. And I kept doing that until about 3rd grade. And up until 3rd grade, I was taking medicine, and I was also going to an ENT, an ears, nose, and throat doctor. And they said that I had an enlarged adenoid. So in the summer between 2nd and 3rd grade, I had my adenoids taken out. And that had gotten better for about 3 months or so. But after around Thanksgiving time, it started coming back, and I was also tensing my legs. And I didn't know how that was going to affect me also. And around 5th grade now, my tics started getting worse, and I started doing this. And I was being called that butt kick guy, and I was being told to stop jumping and to calm myself. And I remember one day I was sitting at my desk and I was crying because I've been yelled at by many teachers and kids alike to stop jumping. And that was about it. I couldn't take it anymore. So I decided to talk to my class about Tourette syndrome. And I told them that this is something that I cannot help, and if they see anybody who's trying to tease me, to try and help step up. Now, the next year was 6th grade, and 6th grade was maybe the best year of my life in terms of I had 2 really good groups of friends that knew me for who I was and didn't care about what I did. And I kind of took that attitude, and I realized if I don't care about Tourette's, then I won't notice it as much. And immediately, my tics got better. It was almost like a relief for me that I didn't have to worry about this. And this almost I don't care part of myself was taking over, and that I was able to see myself for who I really was and not for that silly little thing. And now, in 7th grade, my tics have gotten a bit worse, but really, I still don't really care, and the only time that it really affects me is when I'm trying to go to sleep. If I were to take anything out from this journey, it would be to accept who you are, and so that you don't, if you worry too much about something, it'll only get worse. And if you accept what it is and for yourself for who you are, it'll get better. Thank you.